It was Forbes magazine that ranked Jamaica as the best country in the Caribbean to do business. That's right, you heard correctly. That piece of information came out in December of last year, and quite appropriately, the government will be capitalizing on the momentum through the second staging of the Jamaica Investment Forum. Stick around for the details. Plus, a trip down memory lane, highlights of last week's Jamaica Day celebrations in schools across the island. I'm Theodore Henry, those and more after these messages.
If you don't wear your seatbelt, this could happen to you. And the consequences could be disastrous. In an accident, the vehicle stops. Suddenly, you don't. Even at 30 miles per hour, your body will be thrown violently forward with a crash force of up to 10 times your weight. Always wear a seatbelt. Seatbelts save lives. A message from Texaco, a world of energy, and the Road Safety Unit, Ministry of Transport and Works. Remember, road safety begins with you.
Good day, I'm Carrie Ann Smith, and this is your JIS News for Friday, March 6. Prime Minister Portia Simpson Miller has officially launched Jamaica's national nutraceutical industry. Asserting that it was time for Jamaica to tap into the multi-million-dollar global industry, Mrs. Simpson Miller called on Jamaicans to come forward with their ideas in the agro-processing, health and wellness sectors.
The possible economic benefits for Jamaica are tremendous. Thousands of new jobs can be created through mass cultivation and employment in labs and processing plants.
Thursday's launch, held at the Hope Zoo, about 20 companies displayed the potential of local herbs and plants. The National Commission on Science and Technology is mandated as the entity to develop a sustainable nutraceutical industry. A study to assess the economics of tobacco control in Jamaica is to be undertaken by the Ministry of Health. Portfolio Minister Dr. Fenton Ferguson says the study will inform the process to adopt strong tax measures as a tobacco control strategy. The ministry has engaged the internationally renowned tobacco tax specialist Dr. Corn Van Walbeek to undertake the study.
The updated study will further guide national tobacco control policies in observance of Jamaica's obligation under Article 6, price and tobacco measures to reduce the demands for tobacco.
Dr. Ferguson was addressing a recent stakeholders meeting to discuss the WHO Framework Convention on Tobacco Control Needs Assessment Report on Jamaica. The meeting was aimed at getting stakeholders' commitment to addressing the gaps identified in the implementation of the FCTC. The health minister said that even with the implementation of the 2013 Public Health Tobacco Control Regulations, other areas remain to be addressed for Jamaica to be fully compliant with the WHO Convention. He said a comprehensive tobacco control bill is being prepared to close the gaps.
We had commenced drafting of this legislation prior to the promulgation of the regulations. And we will receive technical assistance from PAO and other regional partners to finalize this comprehensive bill.
Jamaica is one of 3 countries selected from Latin America and the Caribbean to benefit from a $6 million regional climate change resilience project. The project is called Building Climate Resilience of Urban Systems through Ecosystem-Based Adaptation in Latin America and the Caribbean. It will be piloted in the Kingston metropolitan area. While addressing the recent opening of a workshop on the initiative, Portfolio Minister Robert Pickersgill argued that as more communities become urbanized, climate change considerations must take precedence in the development plans of the country.
This presents new challenges and opportunities to city planners, environmental planners, the construction sector, as I was just saying a while ago, and to civil society. These are very practical matters: where to build, how to build, and the role that ecosystem services can play in order to develop and prosper within the new climate reality.
The 2-year project is to be implemented in Jamaica by the Ministry of Water, Land, Environment and Climate Change and is being financed by the Global Environment Facility Special Climate Change Fund. Its implementation is also being supported by the United Nations Environment Program's Regional Office for Latin America and the Caribbean. The Ministry of Education has embarked on a major $100 million project to install flush toilets at primary schools which currently use pit latrines. The primary school sanitation project is being jointly undertaken with the charity organization Food for the Poor. It will initially target 50 institutions where renovations will be carried out over the next 3 to 4 months. Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites says the initiative is an important part of his ministry's work to enhance the infrastructure of schools.
2 years ago, Prime Minister Simpson Miller gave me a directive. She said, wherever possible, please ensure, find the resources, get partners where you can, and make sure that we eliminate the pit toilet. It is a thing of the past.
He was speaking at the launch of the first completed sanitary facility at the Boise Content Primary School in Southwest St. Catherine.
Today, we are in this place, and as a stepping stone to the 50 other schools that we have contracted with Food for the Poor to make these changes, we are beginning to realize that dream.
Food for the Poor has committed to constructing new sanitary blocks, which will comprise water harvesting facilities and closets, toilets, urinals, and wheelchair access ramps, among other features. An additional 3 schools will receive similar improvements, funded at a cost of $6 million by the Jamaica National Foundation. And finally, Education Minister Reverend Ronald Thwaites has made a special appeal to teachers and guidance counselors to listen more to their students. He was speaking on Thursday with students and staff of the Donald Quarry High School, where 14-year-old Kay Alicia Simpson attended before her murder earlier this week.
I'm appealing to them to be open always to the students, not to brush them aside, but to heed them.
The minister also offered words of encouragement and comfort to the school community.
I come to offer you sympathy. Sympathy to all of you, and particularly to the friends and the family of Calicia. And to the teachers and to the community here at Donald Quarry, because I know you're shocked, and indeed the whole of Jamaica is shocked at what has taken place. I'm sorry that it has happened.
A trauma team from the Education Ministry recently visited the school to counsel students and staff, while another team from the Ministry of Youth has also offered its services. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Carrie-Ann Smith. Thanks for watching.
Parents, make sure the children get immunized. Hear this! Immunization, it is a must. This is not a joke thing, this you can trust. It is required by law for entry to nursery to daycare and to schools. Listen up, it is necessary to prevent diseases such as the measles, the poliomyelitis, the lockjaw, and the whooping cough. Immunize your kids, keep them healthy, keep them strong. Prevent deadly diseases such as mumps, rubella, and diphtheria. Immunize your child today. Immunization, a key to good health.
A message from the Ministry of Health and PAHO.
Government has been making wide-ranging changes to the business environment to ensure that Jamaica attracts investment to further grow the economy. All those business opportunities in select areas will be carefully outlined in the menu of the Jamaica Investment Forum. Get the details in this next feature.
Captivating warmth that beckons the holidaymaker. Verdant landscapes providing the perfect habitat for natural elements. And a vibrant people, home to reggae music and the world's greatest sprinters. But Jamaica's potential far exceeds the obvious.
It is a sophisticated business environment ready for business.
And to market that aspect of Brand Jamaica,
it gives me great pleasure to welcome you to the launch of the Jamaica Investment Forum for 2015.
Let's do business.
The Jamaica Investment Forum JIF 2015 is Jamaica's international investment and business conference which will provide investors with detailed information on business opportunities in the country. JIF, which is being organized by Jamaica Promotions Jampro, will run from March 10 through 12 at the Montego Bay Convention Center in St. James.
Which will bring together about 150 global C-suite investors from identified growth sectors of the Jamaican economy, including tourism, logistics, manufacturing, business process outsourcing, agribusiness, and international financial services. We will immerse these international investors in a forum that pairs carefully constructed plenary and breakout sessions with ample opportunity for networking and experiencing the Jamaican business proposition.
Investors from as far as Turkey, Dubai, and South Africa have already booked their spots for the investment forum. JIF was first held in 2012 and 3 years later, one headline sponsor, the Inter-American Development Bank IDB, thinks the Jamaican economy has improved, making the business climate more attractive to investors.
What's different in 2015 is the enabling macroeconomic environment, which I think everybody would realize this government has come a long way in stabilizing the macroeconomic situation. There's still a long way to go, but I think that has set Jamaica on a very different path.
In October 2014, the World Bank's Ease of Doing Business report showed that Jamaica was ranked 58 among 189 worldwide economies. And later in December 2014, the influential Forbes magazine ranked Jamaica as the best country in the Caribbean to do business and the third in Latin America and the Caribbean. Plus, business and consumer confidence have increased. These were all possible through structural changes implemented under Jamaica's economic reform program. The 2012 staging of JIF was more than just a talk shop.
I remember engaging in conversation with the Sutherland Global investors at the forum in 2012 to discuss the possibilities of them setting up their operations in Jamaica. Out of that meeting, Sutherland Global made the decision to locate its global delivery center at the University of the West Indies Mona campus by July of that year.
The center was officially opened in December 2013, and by all indications, stakeholders are looking to seal more business deals at this year's hosting of the Jamaica Investment Forum. For those who might be concerned about the returns, just ask the Chief Executive Officer of Digicel Jamaica.
We have built a global business out of here. We're founded out of here. We feel Jamaican. Literally, we're a $3 billion US company per annum now in 32 different markets with our roots firmly here in Jamaica. If there are direct foreign investors, we're more than happy to talk to them. We're more than happy, to sell brand Jamaica, to convince people this is a place to do business. I mean, because it's a great place to do business.
Jamaica is well and truly open for business to the global community. We're well and truly open for local investment. I am therefore hoping for more great investments in 2015. I'm looking forward therefore to a successful Jamaica Investment Forum 2015 between the 10th and the 12th of March.
Visit Jamaica Investment Forum/2015 for more information. Let's celebrate Jamaica to the world. Fastest man in the world. First Jamaican woman to win gold in Olympic 100-meter sprint. An upcoming global superstar. Mouth-watering meals. And a vibrant set of people. We are Jamaicans. Let's get together and bring back the love.
You heard earlier about some aspects of Jamaica's rich culture, the people, sports and reggae music, just to name a few. This vibrant culture has been infiltrating the minds of the future generations at a very early age. One such avenue is through the Jamaica Day celebrations in schools across the island. Here's the recap.
This is our land, celebrating Jamaica, celebrating regional friendships from Bookman to Boulevard. That's the theme for Jamaica Day 2015. School Zone was on hand to capture the celebrations. Come look.
Looks like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fiery.
Who made the storms roar and governed the thunders? The Lord is hidden in the heavens, and there he watcheth over us. Hearken unto liberty. that speaketh now in all our hearts.
That was August 14, 1791 in Buckheim, Haiti. From that time, we can't change. We give thanks for the friendship between Jamaica and Haiti. We give thanks for Bookman, Wanashaka Zulu.
Surely, unity is what we need to complete our work of regeneration.
Characters representing regional leaders, Bookman from Haiti and Simon Bolivar from Venezuela, who both benefited from Jamaica in accomplishing the liberation of their nations. It was Jamaica Day 2015, and the focus, how we have impacted our regional neighbors.
Simon Bolivar was born in Caracas, Venezuela, who was here in Jamaica in 1815 looking for help to continue the struggle for independence of our countries.
Jamaica has provided a home for people like Bolivar. We have been an inspiration for many like Bookman. We are a people who go many places and carry our distinctive strength that we culture and hone here on Jamaica Day.
This year we want to center ourselves in our Caribbean family. What is it that we have given? Because sometimes we believe that we're only takers, and yet there is so much that we have given to the region in terms of helping other countries.
It's a freedom, freedom, liberation. Freedom, freedom for all Asian. Freedom, freedom for all nation. A Bookman and a say Jamaican. When me say man and a say Jamaican.
All across the island, students were schooled on Jamaica's major role in regional integration and geopolitics.
Bookman, for those of you who did not know, was a slave here in Jamaica that was sold by his owners to Haiti because he was accused of teaching other slaves to read. But that was not the end of the story, because if you recall that in 1804, Haiti became the first independent black nation in the world. And that independence was led by Bookman.
But no matter what they do, no matter what they say, all I got the children have and bed.
You're a soldier, choosing your battle. Pick yourself up and dust yourself off and back in the saddle.
And at all the schools School Zone visited, there were exhibitions and displays on how we have given, from our close neighbors Cuba to our friends in Panama, where many Jamaicans were instrumental in building the Panama Canal.
Jamaica Day has grown into an annual celebration of our culture, people, and achievements.
And that was apparent as displays of old-time Jamaica enlightened the younger minds, while for others, it was the sheer spirit of the vibrant Jamaican people which grabbed their attention. Yes, Norman Manley High sure had a lot to share. And with their rich history of being named after one of independent Jamaica's founding fathers and a national hero, the school has been rising in prominence in recent years and attesting to positive gains.
Our last CSEC exams, we were very proud to announce that we got 9 grade 1s in mathematics for the first time. Yes, with 92 passes, and we got 106 English passes. So we are moving up. We are teaching students to have pride in country, pride in school, civic pride we're talking about, to be loyal, to be honest.
good, guys?
It was awesome.
shot.
I had fun.
It's shot. So I'm sure we had fun. It was wonderful learning about our rich historical ties with our regional neighbors. For School Zone today, I'm Sandra Clark. Until next time, walk good.
Looks like Malcolm and Martin and Marcus and Fire.
Switching gears now, art can be used as a tool to empower, no matter who you are or where you live. Pablo Picasso once said, "The artist is a receptacle for emotions that come from all over the place." Up next, a program to art up downtown.
Art calms the soul and makes the impossible possible. That's why the Ministry of Youth and Culture has been using art as therapy to reach youngsters who were once thought to be unreachable. One of the ministry's art therapy partners, Studio 174, has since 2006 been a haven for young persons seeking an outlet for their artistic expression. On today's episode of The Arts Page, we look at the studio that's been making a name for itself in downtown Kingston, not too far from the famed Kingston Harbor. In May 2013, directors at the studio dared to dream big, and through funding sourced from international nonprofit arts and cultural organization OpenVisor and collaboration with the Caribbean Institute of Media and Communication, CARMAC, they conceptualized the Art Up Downtown project, which ran for 3 months in the pilot phase.
The program really was about getting more Jamaicans to be able to tell their own stories. The students did workshops inside the studio, learning to work with equipment, having to do with audio production, video production, photography. And they also did a lot of work on the road. So I would say the workshops on the road were really what made this program very special, because it was a real life experience for the students.
Following the workshops, participants were challenged to explore their immediate environment and find positive and interesting stories which could be represented through art. Those involved included 11 interns from CARMAC and 8 of the studio's regular patrons.
Everybody just come in and they work as a team. And it was great because they did interview, they did like photography. I helped these students by showing them around, telling them about market life, what market life was all about.
We want them to see other people, see what we're doing, so that them can see that we're doing all of those things downtown here.
And it tells you everything about the good parts of downtown. It was totally fantastic. They were nice, they were polite. They took everything time by time with me because, the very first time you're going on video to help someone is like, okay, you're going to be shaking at first, but they talked to me, they helped me laugh, and I just enjoyed myself right through it, like normal.
The exciting interaction between these budding artists and their subjects gave birth to a comprehensive exhibition that found a home within the walls of the studio, showcasing artwork inclusive of drawings, paintings, pictures, video and audio representations of life in the bustling town center.
We went through audio production, photography and video production. Well, that entailed learning how to do stories, interviewing persons on the street, for your audio stories, going on the street again, taking pictures of the buildings, of the people, and learning how to tell a story through pictures, be it one picture or three, and tell a story. And then with video production, what we learned was to tell a story now with video. How to express emotion, how to express the ideas of people, vox pops. They were very excited about it because this is equipment that they've seen but never touched or operated. So they're really excited about it. They caught on quickly.
My skills in videoing, editing has improved. I learned about audio. And what I really improved on was the going out there on the streets, interviewing people, interacting with people, because at Karamat we learned the foundation of audio. So basically when we came here, I learned how to actually carry it out.
The Art Up Downtown project is not the studio's only offering. Neither does it just cater to individuals in and around downtown.
Outside of the Art Up Downtown program, we normally have workshops on Saturdays, and we have a number of plans, a number of things coming on stream very soon. I would definitely want people to know that we'll soon be offering support for CXC, CAPE, and Bachelors of Arts degree students.
What we do also here, we actually teach therapy art, where persons can come, as I said before, and kind of get back to themselves and so forth, because the thing is that sometimes, like during the incursion and so forth, persons were actually terrified and so forth. So what we do, we create programs like these now to make them actually feel comfortable again. It's a place where persons can relax and connect with oneself.
I want to say to the organizers that they're doing a fantastic job. They should keep it up. And we really appreciate it. And I know that the youths here at Studio 174, they also appreciate it.
I want them to continue on their journey and never give up. Because I see students with determination and a lot of promise in them. The Art It Up program is something good. It's a good thing for downtown, and I'm hoping for the best for it.
I will tell them, come again, do more projects like that.
Organizers have listened, and the second installment of the project began in May 2014, ensuring that a new batch of students can explore their creativity while gaining practical experiences and life skills. There's no age limit for participating in the programs that are offered, so feel free to drop by the studio located at 174 Harbor Street and see what it's all about. You may also send an email to studio174jamaica@hotmail.com or visit their Facebook page to find out more.
We've come to the end of Jamaica Magazine for this Friday. Thanks for spending time with us. Catch us again tomorrow on this station, and if you can't wait that long, catch us at your leisure on the internet, jis.gov.jm, or our YouTube channel, Watch JIS, or on our other social media platforms. I'm Theodore Henry, and this has been Jamaica Magazine. Have a great weekend.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.